Hey there guys, Heidi from Heavenly Minded Homeschool. Welcome back to our channel. So today's vlog, I guess kind of just a chat with you all, and then something that you guys requested based off of some of the Instagram stories that I shared this week. I know we've had a lot of specifically discussed videos lately with the homeschool stuff, so I was sharing some more vlog type things on Instagram stories. That was kind of fun this week to share with you all. So this week has been a big week as far as me trying new things, because let's just be for real, I don't do that very often, and especially it's not something that I share about usually because I don't want the focus of anything that we do to be about us specifically or what we're doing, but then there's part of certain things I think that can be helpful and useful to share and to have other women in our lives that we can go to for fellowship and help and direction as we are striving to live not of this world but of the Lord, and especially we've been talking about so much in our biblical womanhood study about modest dressing and femininity and things of that nature. So I think it's only fitting that we end up discussing some of those things here as well. So I'm playing with my hair. I have always, since Brandon, my husband, and I were in high school, we were like those kids that were obsessed with the 1940s and 50s.
Hi.
Hello, Lily.
Hi.
And hello, Lily. And we were always doing these different things. And anyways, one of the things I always wanted to be able to do was the awesome victory curls, right? The super awesome curls up on top of your head and pin curls and stuff like that. And YouTube didn't exist back then, so I couldn't learn how to do these things. And so last night my husband wasn't feeling well, so instead of us being able to work, he was resting, and I played with my hair, which I usually don't do. As you guys can tell, my hair is usually just straight down or pinned up on top of my head.
Oh yeah, I like that new thing. You look like Minnie or something.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some YouTube tutorials and see if I can figure out how to do this. Unfortunately, my hair is ridiculously long, so I got some done last night, but I literally had rolls. They were like this high up on top of my head. They were huge. So today I tried kind of doing this. I've got 3 pin curls kind of up here. So anyways, trying something different just for the sake of trying something different, I guess. And I'm not sure how exactly my husband feels about it. He was smiled and complimented me, but I think he's just being nice because he knows how hard I was trying, to be honest. So we'll see. I don't know, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it today and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But update on all things. Everybody likes to talk about self-care, and self-care drives me crazy because it's not about me. It's about how I can glorify the Lord. And so my approach to self-care is very different. One of my things that I would consider self-care related, though, it's not that I do it though just because of me. Like I shared with you guys how I like to keep my nails done and things like that because my husband appreciates it. I shared with you guys about the things I wear. Yes, it helps with me, it's very minimalist, and my husband appreciates it. So yeah, I'm in there, but him too, and I'm going to show you guys my complete wardrobe today. And then I shared with you guys about healthy eating and my grapefruit extravaganza. I did not eat my grapefruit this morning. I put it in my smoothie. I have my green smoothie in here, and I put my grapefruit in it, and I did have a little bit of oatmeal with the kids because I realized how bad my addiction to oatmeal is because I was really missing it after being a grapefruit breakfast person. So my grapefruit is in here though. And I'm going to do more next week because I shared with you guys on Instagram as well too, the importance that I try to strive to eat the foods that God made versus the foods that man made, and how we do that on a low budget and things of that nature. So I will have more on that next week that you guys have asked for. But this one. So I'm playing with my hair, which these are not the best curls and rolls, and it probably looks kind of ridiculous, but I was like, you know what? We're just gonna try it and see. The point being, though, I want to share with you, I think I just messed it up even more. I want to share with you guys my minimalist wardrobe. These are things that I do that I guess could be considered self-care, but these are the things that I do because it makes life easier. It makes things simpler. I am all about minimalist everything, and I feel like that my reasoning for such is very biblical. It's not being wrapped up in the things of this world, the things it offers. I'm not, being content is very difficult. It's so difficult. And especially in this day and age of social media and seeing everything, and even YouTube and, you know, all of this stuff, you see what everybody else is doing, and it's so hard to not tear yourself apart over it. And so it was actually Joy Forney, who I've shared with you guys before, but she was a big one for me because I really started feeling that just desire to look more at femininity and modest dress and things like that. And she, not that I ever felt like I was dressing like immodestly, but just making sure to kind of lean that way. But she was one who was a great inspiration in that. You guys, I'll make sure to link her down below so you guys can go follow her. And she on Instagram was just talking about, you know, how important it is to be content. That is huge in our walk with Christ. And so if you are following people and watching things, maybe it's not that they're necessarily doing something wrong, but there's just something in you that when you watch their stuff, it makes you not content. You know, it stirs that up in you. And so maybe you need to walk away from that. And this all ties into my whole dress thing, I promise. I became a stay-at-home mom at 18 years old. And so that was back when, you know, like the Juicy Couture tracksuits were the hot thing. I lived in those, or, you know, whatever this is before yoga pants. But I mean, I learned real quick how hard it is to like stay in your pajamas all day or just always in loungewear, and trying to still not look, you know, completely sloppy, but somewhat put together, in doing that. And then I went for a long time after that, going back into the professional world where I wore heels every single day and, you know, was dressed up more. And then when I went to running my own business and having a say in what I wanted to wear, I was like, heck, it's jeans and back to jeans and flip-flops all the time, because I don't have to, you know, be wearing those things. And so I feel like I've kind of gone around everywhere on the spectrum. And my husband has always asked me, you know, to wear more dresses. He's always said that. We've been together for nearly 20 years, and that's always been something that he has loved. But it's also been something that I've like never really ever done. I've always been more of a jeans and t-shirt gal. Even in my professional days, it was some kind of pant outfit with heels. I was definitely like cute dark jeans and high heels, you know, type of a person, because I've never been a dress person. And it was when after Olivia, or our fourth kiddo that we have now, after she was born, I was looking at stuff and I was like, you know what, he has always wanted me to do that, and I just never have. And that's when I found Joy Forney and her talking about her minimalist wardrobe and wearing dresses and femininity and things like that. I'll just set this down because I can't talk and drink it. And I was like, you know what? I really want to wear more dresses. I had a few dresses because in my business, when I coordinate weddings, I always wear a dress then, pretty much always a black dress. So I did have some dresses, but those were more kind of formal event dresses, not something that I would just wear around the house. And so I really wanted to do it. I don't know what it was, but finally, like eating my grapefruit or trying to figure out how to do a victory roll, I finally was like, you know what, I really want to do that. I really want to wear dresses more often. I had been trying to work to scale down my wardrobe so that I only had a few staple items. Honestly, I found that it doesn't matter how many clothes I have in my closet, I usually end up wearing the same things over and over anyways. So I just started getting rid of that extra stuff. But I was like, you know what, I really want to start working dresses in. So maybe I'll keep, you know, 10 outfits and 4 of them will be dresses or whatever it is. I want to start trying to work this in. But something that kept hanging me up on this is, number one, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of money, but also I just had a baby and I still have weight I would like to lose. So I didn't want to spend a bunch of money buying stuff that hopefully won't be fitting me for much longer. Number two, I'm still nursing. So trying to find something that was modest, but I could still easily pull down and out and whatever so I could nurse the baby. That was really difficult. Very, very difficult. And then trying to find something in the style that I liked. And so all of those factors put together, I just kept putting it off and putting it off. And I've slowly kind of worked into this, which if you guys have been around here for a while, you've heard me share about. But the more I started wearing dresses, the more my husband was like, oh my goodness, I love, like you took something that you know has always been something important to me and you're finally doing something about it. Like that was just, it was a sweet thing. But I learned a few things. The simpler your wardrobe is, the easier it makes everything. Honestly, you're not in there trying to figure out what you're going to wear. It becomes just, it's like a uniform. But people, I think, usually will look at uniform like as a negative term. For me, it's a positive. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worrying about it. Like, nobody else cares what I'm wearing. Like, why am I so stressed out and worrying about it? It's very, very simple. I have way less laundry. It costs less. There's so many positives. When it comes to wearing dresses, something else that I really found and I love, my friend Lex, who does the Mary More Than Martha with me, she started doing it as well. And so her and I discuss it often. But when I'm wearing a dress, I feel like I look much more put together. It's way simpler. It is so easy. You just throw on a dress and you're good to go, but yet you look super put together. Way more comfortable than wearing yoga pants every day. I'm dead serious. And I don't know how to say this properly, but I feel less fat. Does that make sense? Can any of you relate with me? I feel like just throwing on like a big loose dress, like everything isn't just clinging on to my areas that I don't want to draw attention to. So maybe you're in super good shape and that doesn't really apply to you, but it's been a year and a half since I had my fourth kid, but I'm still getting there, guys. And I just feel like jeans and a shirt and all the different things, like I felt like I would go all throughout the day constantly aware of my problem areas with too much squish. And so having a dress on, I feel like I am concerned about those areas less. Obviously, that's going to depend on the type of dress that you wear, but for me, I feel like I was concerned about that less. I have noticed that it makes me think about how out of shape my arms are more, but that's okay. I can work on that. It's something I should work on anyways. I have like no arm strength. I've always really struggled there, but anyways. So I really like it. I'm really excited. The thing that did always hold me back, like I told you guys, with trying to find something that was nursing friendly and the style that I liked, I wouldn't say that any of the dresses I have right now are necessarily in the style that I desire, because they really aren't. I'm hoping, Olivia's a year and a half old. I'm hoping she's already started to wean a little bit, but will probably, you know, she'll probably continue to wean here probably pretty soon. And so, that vintage style dress, you know, like 1940s, 1950s style dress, has always been the look that I like in my head, like my Pinterest board of how I picture myself looking. That's always it. But I could never find anything that A, wasn't ridiculously expensive, or B, was something not cheesy and costumey, because that's not the look I'm going for whatsoever. And so I've actually found a few really pretty and very cheap dresses and skirts on Amazon, go figure. And one of you even encouraged me that you went ahead and got some off of there as well. So I've got them on my like wish list, and I'll share it in case there's any of you that are looking for any of this stuff as well. So whenever, Lord willing, one day I've got, you know, 20 to 40 bucks sitting around that I can go ahead and, you know, get one off of my wish list to switch out. I mean, I would love to be able to do so, but it's not a priority, because again, I have clothes to wear. I have the things that I need, and I don't want to use what little resources my family has for excess. So even though these things aren't my ideal, like what I really, really want to have, it's not all about just having everything that I want and having all of this stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. But I'll go ahead and show you guys my 7 dresses for 7 days. My wardrobe consists of these 7 dresses. I will note the things not pictured here is there is one dress I have that I usually wear a t-shirt over, because the neckline of it, even wearing like a tank top under it, it was just too much chest area for me to be comfortable with. So I usually will just put a t-shirt on over it and kind of gather the t-shirt up. So I don't have the t-shirt because I actually wore that dress yesterday and the t-shirt is being washed. And then I have 2 shirts that one of you actually made for me. And so I keep those with 1 pair of yoga pants and 1 pair of like jeans, just so if I have them for whatever there may be. But the funny part is the more I wear, the dresses, the less I feel. Like I said, I put on pants the other day and I was, oh, that's what it was, when Olivia got hurt last week, and I was literally in the shower when she got hurt, and her brother and daddy, they brought her in, and we had to run straight to the emergency room. I just threw on the pair of pants and the shirt, and the whole time I was there, I could not imagine, like, I just could not get over how self-conscious I felt over different areas of my body. Not that obviously that was the focus of why we were there, but having jeans on, I was like, wow, I really do miss wearing my dress. The other thing I will note, because it's really flaring up today, so it's making me think of it, is I have endometriosis, and it's incredibly painful. And what happens is there will be certain days where my stomach will literally go from being fairly flattish to completely swollen like I'm pregnant. And when I am in jeans, it just adds to the discomfort and the pain and everything else. Wearing the dresses, yes, I look like I'm pregnant, but there's really nothing I can do to stop that. But the dresses are so much more comfortable when it comes to dealing with my endometriosis pain as well. So that part is kind of a win there. But I will show you guys my 7 dresses for 7 days. All right, guys, this is it. This is my wardrobe. This is the contents of all of the things that I have and wear. So I have this black dress that I bought from Target a million years ago. Super versatile. It's just like a long maxi dress, but it's got thick straps, which I like. It's a little bit lower. Not that I would call it low cut, but it's lower than I'm really comfortable with. So I usually do wear this awesome chunky necklace with it. And it has scripture on the hearts, which I love. But I usually wear this kind of chunky necklace with it. I feel just a little bit more comfortable having, I don't know, coverage. So then I got this dress that's super cute. I got it from a thrift store. It's got a little bit of ruffle on it. And it's actually a Cato dress, but it's kind of flowy. I like this one. I got it from a thrift store for a couple bucks, I think from Salvation Army. It used to have a belt that went with it, but the belt wasn't there. And it comes down about knee length. I am 5'7", so finding stuff that's long enough for me is difficult. I prefer kind of like a midi type length, something lower than my knee. This comes like right above and at my knee. So again, it's not perfect, but it works. And it's cute. I always get compliments when I'm in this one. It's very sweet. So that's one. The next one I have, I got actually at Walmart, and it was like super cheap, but it's kind of like a shift dress. It's just a black shift dress, and it has pockets, which, come on, anything with pockets is super exciting. It is very thin. See, look, you can like see my arm behind it. It is super thin, so I have a slip, a black slip that I wear under this, but I love this dress, and I wear this one quite frequently. Most everything I own is black. I love wearing black clothes. I wish it was a little bit longer, honestly, but it's not so small that it's bothersome. When I get the shift dresses, I just get them in a size larger than what I usually wear. Like I usually wear a medium, but for these I get a large just so it can be a little bit baggier and looser on me and not very fitted, because that's not what I'm going for. So, I'll show you these and then I'll show you those. This is that one. I got this one at a thrift store as well. Since I always am in black and I never have any color, when I saw this at the thrift store, I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and get that. I should try to not wear black all of the time. So I got this kind of funky patterned dress. It's super thin, but it's got this cross top, which again is great for nursing, but not so much when you don't want all of your business hanging out there. So I tried it with a tank top underneath it, but it still was just too much for me. So I take usually my Rapture Awareness shirt, or I have another black shirt. They're both black, but with some scripture on it that I will just put over this and kind of gather up. And so that's one of them. And that one goes like all the way down to the floor. And then my sweet friend Lex, who does the Mary More Than Martha, she's got her blog In His Season, but she lives actually in the suburbs, back in civilization, not out in the boonies like I do. We used to live like a mile away from each other, and now we're like an hour away. But she had gotten these really cute dresses from Sam's Club, and she kept wearing them when she came up here, and they just look so cool and flowy and super comfortable. And so she's like, you know what, I'm gonna FaceTime call you when I'm at Sam's Club and we're gonna go shopping for you. So she went shopping for me and she got me these dresses. They were on clearance. So if you have a Sam's Club near you, maybe you can luck out. But she went ahead and got me these 3 dresses, which I've been wearing this week. I absolutely love. They're, again, very comfortable. Come fall, they would be perfect to put a little cardigan or something with to make it a little bit warmer, but very cute. And I think I got mediums, yeah, in all of these. But the first one, this one is the shorter length and it comes down just past my knee. So I do like the length on it. But I got this one. And again, just super, it's like a super flowy material, and it's got these cute little tassel things on it. It does have like a slit in the front, but when I keep these tied together, I feel like it works out okay. But having that makes it very nursing friendly. So yay, super win. So she got me this one. It's kind of got a cute ruffled bottom, if you guys can see any of this that I'm showing you. So that one was sweet. And then there were 2 longer ones. So both of these ones are like floor length. One, of course, is black, but it's got all these white little flower prints on it, which was sweet, with a little band in the center to kind of gather it and give it a little bit of a fit instead of just going straight down. But again, nothing so much that you feel uncomfortable. The cute thing about these long ones, is at the bottom, the hem, can you see that? It's very ruffly and it does not go straight across. It has the little dips in it. So I thought that was sweet. So I got the black one of the short and the long, and then trying not to wear black all of the stinking time. This is navy blue, but with the pretty flowers on it. So Lex had one of these that she was wearing and I just thought it was so pretty. So now we have matching dresses. And again, this on the bottom has the little ruffles and the cute print. So these are my 7 dresses, and then that way I just wear them, hang them up, and makes it really simple. I just wear a different dress each day and done. My laundry is like next to nothing. Like I said, I do have the 1 pair of jeans, 1 pair of yoga pants, and which when I work out, I do wear those. And then I think I only have like 2 pairs of pajamas and the 2 tops that I rotate on my other dress, and the 2 tops you guys made me. That's it. That's all of the clothes. So really, these 6 hangers plus the 7th for this one, I just got a pack. I got these a long time ago when I was cleaning out my wardrobe, but just these thin velvet, kind of pretty hangers. But I literally have this 1 pack. I have 7 hangers in there, so that way there is no room for anything else. I don't spend time shopping. I just don't even look, don't even go there. I see cute things and it's like, nope, just walk away, don't do it. So this is my wardrobe. This is it. And I love it. I really love wearing the dresses more. I love it because my husband appreciates it. I love it because I feel more put together. It definitely helps me to feel more feminine in thinking about these things. It's definitely more frugal. Most of these things were either ridiculously cheap or I got from a thrift store. I feel more put together. I feel more comfortable. I don't know. I like it. It's nice. And I'm glad I finally did it. Yeah, for many reasons. I really am glad. And I've just got to finish. I've got to re-go through the rest of my family's stuff, but getting everybody down again to just something very simple. My girls now, they're like, can we just have 7 dresses for 7 days too? And how simple and easy that is for them. So it definitely is something that I'm thankful for. I'm glad we did, and maybe it might be an encouragement to you to go through your stuff and look at what you have. I'm not sure come fall time how exactly I'll transition all these things. I do have a couple little like just cardigan type sweaters that I'll probably just, you know, wear. I have some that are like 3/4 sleeves that I'll probably just wear with these and leave it as is. Come winter time when it gets colder, that's what I get questions about the most. Like, well, what are you gonna do come winter time? I don't know exactly, to be honest with you. Like, I look on Pinterest of cute ways to wear dresses in winter, and let's just be for real, that type of look isn't going to happen with me. It's a little more than I'm at, but yeah, I'm not completely sure. I have no idea. I figure I'll figure it out when we get there. And yeah, in my mind still, I definitely see myself as hopefully getting to add in at least some more dresses that are more so in the style that I would really like. I like these kind of just longer, flowier dresses, but I would like to have some of the other as well. So especially with Ollie nursing less, and hopefully with these changes I've made to my diet and getting back on track with that, the different weight and things that I would like to lose will hopefully start going away here soon. And then I can add a couple new pieces into my wardrobe, and that would be great because especially like these shorter ones come winter time and in the cooler months, I highly see me being able to work them in unless I do like leggings underneath them or something. But yeah, that's my wardrobe. Yes, I literally have 7 dresses. That's it. That's what I wear every day. I do not miss anything else. I do not second guess it. I let it all go because it doesn't matter. I have more than enough. I honestly, if it wasn't for my friend being so sweet and wanting to pick up those dresses for me because I liked hers, I would probably stick with, I really have just been sticking with these 4 dresses, honestly, and I'd be just fine with just the 4 dresses. But it was so sweet for her to go and want to help me out and get those. So 7 dresses for 7 days. I definitely could do it even with less. It is amazing how little we actually need. And that's this whole process of not being obsessed with the world and dealing with this discontent and all of these other issues. It's not about any of this. It's what do you absolutely need? Get rid of the excess. Let it go. Everything that's left, let it go. Let it go be a blessing to somebody who needs it, because I don't want to be completely wrapped up with these things. I used to have a walk-in closet that was probably as big as my office here, which is a good sized room. You guys, it was ginormous. Our house was like 4,000 square feet, and it was just me, my husband, and our 1 child. It was ridiculous. I've had the big, huge, ginormous, and it was stuffed. I mean, we had so much stuff in there, and it's ridiculous. So as much as you can let go, let it go. Don't worry about it. You don't need it. Let it go. The excess, let it be a blessing to someone else. Ask your husband, what are the things that you like for me to wear? And then actually listen to what his answer is and wear those things. He gets 1. He only gets you. So let's do the things that, you know, he gets to enjoy as well. And I think there definitely is an important factor in remembering to think about femininity and modesty, because it is important. And I think there is something so lacking in our world today when women aren't women anymore. And I don't know. I think there's something great about remembering your strength in your difference, your strength in being a woman and getting to embrace your femininity and your womanhood. It's biblical and it's beautiful, and we should enjoy it. So that's my 2 cents on my minimalist wardrobe. Hopefully it's something that can help for you in whatever journey you're going through. And of course, if there's anything at all that me or my family that we can do for you, please reach out and let us know. But otherwise, next week we will be back talking more about like food and diet and stuff like that, because I got a lot of questions on those things. So I'm going to go ahead and work on those videos for you guys. We'll get some vlogs and whatever else the Lord lays on our lap. So see you guys next time. Bye, guys. So I have to run out to the store real quick to get a couple things for my event this weekend, and I was feeling self-conscious because my son said my hair looked like a unicorn horn, and like I said, my husband didn't say anything. He was incredibly kind, but I don't know, I just had a feeling like I looked ridiculous. I don't know. I also filmed a video to put out on the internet, so that didn't work out. But anyways, I tried one more time, and I feel like I did a much better job victory rolling this time than last time. So I said, you know what? I'm going to share it with my friends on the interwebs regardless, because look at that. It's more so. Okay, it's not perfect, but I'm trying. And the fact is that I'm trying, and I'm not just thinking about it forever and ever, but I'm actually trying. So record can hold. I actually did it again. And I think, considering last night was the first time I even attempted to do a victory roll, I'm doing okay. So whatever. None of this matters. This is all like absolute nonsense, but hey, Friday's video today is kind of a nonsense video. That's what you all get. Have a great weekend, you guys. We'll see you next time.